Welcome back, everyone. Let's get down to business defying Lord Hien. Long ago, my grandmother, having received a vision from the gods, bade me go forth into the southern mountains. Recently I found Hien, near death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and there we nursed him back to health. Afterwards he chose to remain, that he might repay us for our kindness. Doman set much store by honor and shame, so at first I did not question it. Excuse me, if I could see your map for a moment. Here, he has grown fond of this place. It affords him a view of the markets and the steppe. I would accompany you, but I must return to our village to prepare my grandmother's meal. Thank you again for your assistance. Our long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends, let us go and greet our Lord and Master. It looks like we have some blue quests here, or at least one of them, I guess. Hopefully it has an equipment piece for reward. That's unfortunate, but whatever. Hello, traveler. As it happens, some of the local Questeri merchants have been dealing with a problem involving your kind of late. The reunion is run by the Questier. It will not do you any favors to displease them. The tribe is famed for its dislike of speech, that believe that all words are merely lies. The Questeri way is to show your intentions through your actions. Nothing else shall it suffice for them. Yet a merchant from far-off lands has recently appeared in reunion, trying to force the Questier to trade by using the very words they despise. Ignorance is no excuse. I have seen others attempt to explain the local customs to him, however that is not what anyone says if he will not listen. I would appreciate if you were to take responsibility for this buffoon. No doubt he is still in the Khan's tent, harping on. And so now I have to check around and make sure there's no equipment prices for this stuff from these regular quests, because I really need like the bracelet, I think the necklace, and that stuff's usually in the side quests. Yeah, but none of them are here, so... Thought there'd be something here, to be honest. I don't suppose you'd fancy taking part in this conversation anytime soon, would you? If I've done something to displease you, you only need to tell me what. Just who you happen to be. If you're here to trade, then you have to wait your turn. I've arrived first. What's that? You're not a merchant. Well, you're aware of these funny customs these Questeri have. Apparently words aren't much use, only actions will do. I was told as much by members of the other Eerie tribe, so I can't just bring myself to believe it. How can one run a market that refuses to speak? Regardless, it doesn't appear that I stand to gain much from continuing to rely on speech. If even a fellow outsider such as yourself is telling me to follow Questeri customs, I suppose it's high time I requested. Now that I think about it, if you're not a competitor, would you perhaps be more interested in working with me? Seek me out if you'd like to hear more. Yeah, none of these have any sort of equipment for the reward. Which kind of makes me wonder where, like, some of the equipment would be. Yeah, it's been an eternity since I last had a chance to talk with a fellow traveler. Name's Gaskot. I belong to the East Arnar Trading Company. I've been stationed in the Far East for a while now. I used to work at our Kogani office until a short while ago. Word has it won't be long before Doma fully escapes the Empire's grasp. Very few merchants are going to pass up such a good opportunity to trade with a newly independent nation. I've always been a pioneer myself and decided that I'd make certain I was the first to explore this new potential trade partner. I brought bags full of foreign goods to impress the locals with. Yet despite this, I'm unable to convince them to even talk to me. Never mind, take a good look at my wares. If only they knew what harrowing obstacles I have overcome just to be here. Countless levies paid to pirates. Daring escapes from fearsome bandits and beasts. I could go on forever. And what is my reward? The icy sphere of Costeri woman. Until today, I had never met a lady that thought me anything but a charming gent. It seems I'm alone. I'm not up to this task. I wish to seek your aid. Knowledgeable adventurer, if you help me commence in the trade, I'll promise you untold discounts on everything I have for sale. No need to be alarmed, friend. I merely wished for you to help me learn about Costeri customs. I would not dream of asking you to threaten them or force you to help me with my work. Their culture is unlike anything I have encountered so far. If I'm to get anywhere, I must study all their customs and identities that govern their day-to-day lives. Only then do I stand a chance of convincing them to trade. This information shall doubtlessly be equally valuable to you on your travels. Why, if I wasn't such a humble man, I would demand you to show your gratitude by giving you this gratitude to me for giving you this opportunity. Ooh. This does have something I want. Yes, yes, yes. Let's start by finding out just how Costeri communicate with each other. If I cannot learn this much, then there's not much point in being here. It is to this end that I would like you to ask the locals about their customs. Of course, I too shall try asking, though I fear I may have already gained an unfavorable reputation with the locals. I can't begin to think why. Are you helping Guscott? Quite a handful, isn't he? He's not doing his fellow outsiders any favors, of that you can be certain. You do well to tell him that it's time to start following Costeri rules for a change. Well, nobody's explaining these rules, though. You would have me explain Costeri customs to you? I'd assume most people would have picked those up after spending a few days here. Mind you, our virgin friend makes me wonder. Costeri refuse to speak. They think all words to be lies. If you wish to earn your trust with them, then simply follow this principle. It should be clear what you need to do. It is a bit strange, I will say. If you wish to understand the Quetzal, then you should start by considering why this area was named Reunion. The Zelia tribes constantly fight with one another. However, whilst they are in reunion, all conflict is forbidden. The area was founded based on the ideal that Xeria coming together as one. Apparently Guscott has moved down this way. Such as the Questor, all the bloody Azili in this place hardly speak. Though they're quite good at staring, I must say. Do you fare any better? We're supposed to show our intentions through actions, you say. Yes, over-reliance on speech is something we should all endeavor to avoid. Then there is truly only one thing for it. We gain their trust by showing them we come in peace. Yes, I shall greet those in reunion and show them that I only want to be their friend. Here's an eye. Why don't you go and greet Kototia first? She's the one we really have to convince after all. I'll keep on seeing that red circle and thinking to myself I have to go over and Kototia looks at you quizzically. Show to her that you wish to be friends. Oh, I think that worked. But it seems unsure how to react to your gesture. You wonder how to proceed. Let's go with the gentler approach. Sometimes unsure how to perceive your actions, you wonder how best to communicate your intentions. Act as a lady should? The fight you took on Kotodia's eye suggests you have earned her trust. Oh, fancy seeing you here, Kotodia. Let me show you how friendly I am. Behold, Bomb Dancer Kagani. Come on now, do not be shy. Let us get to know each other. Oh, why do you stare at me so? Well, it seems I've overstayed my welcome. Come along, Nar. Let us not bother the lovely Castir any further. Pray meet with me outside. I'm ever the optimist, but even I would struggle to say that went according to plan. I just don't understand. When I danced in front of a courtier earlier, several gathered to watch. You should have seen them, Nar. They were beckoning for others to come look, pointing fingers, laughing. They loved my performance. After such a positive reception, I was certain Kotoria would respond in a similar manner, perhaps even dance with me, but no, all I saw was rage in her eyes. However, I have gained a better understanding of their ways. I just need to consider how to approach them next time. There we go. Go ahead and get that ring on, I'm pretty sure it was, right? Aha, there we go. Well, actually, let me make sure I, okay, the bracelets are what I want to get rid of, I guess. I really need a new bracelet. Maybe I'll continue this and get the experience from it. Consideration of the fact that I am showing my enthusiasm through dance had little effect, I suggest we consider a new approach. Instead of approaching the Questir directly, we're focused on improving my reputation with the other tribes. As I previously mentioned, I brought countless goods with me from faraway lands, the likes of which the Israeli have never seen. If I advertise these wares in Reunion, there will be crowds begging to trade with me in no time. Which should be up to the task of promoting my goods to those that have only just arrived in Reunion. I shall focus on the group that enjoyed my bomb dance performance. No doubt they are eager to see me again. Oh, here's one. Okay. You see, there's a merchant about selling weapons from foreign lands. Interesting indeed, but why do you think to tell you this fact? The poor man's been denied permission to trade in Reunion. Well, I can certainly see why they turned him away if that's what he's selling. But that works well for me. That is to say, he has my deepest sympathies. We Geshai are skilled hunters, certainly capable of all the Israeli tribes. We fully understand the importance of weaponry. I, for one, would certainly like to see your friend given permission to trade. In fact, I'll even give him some advice on how to plead his cause. While I'm talking with a merchant, I would advise you to continue your efforts to win over the Questir. Something you may wish to keep in mind, the Questir are always in need of oil to keep the lanterns lit in Reunion. Slay a Steppe Gidan and bring back a lump of its fat. The Questir are sure to appreciate the gesture. In the meantime, I'll tell your friend all about trading in Reunion. I shall see if he knows absolutely everything. Oh yes. I guess I have to head out to elsewhere here. Okay, off that way. Steppe Eden. Make this fast. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lord Hien is up on top of the, like, cliff over here. Yeah, he's actually right there. Shoot, where did I go? I went too far. Hello again, Naren. Jebby has told me everything. I hear you're going to prefer some beast fat. Excellent, let's present this to the Questier, as Jebby suggested, and earn their trust. Wise decision. You would do well to follow my advice if you wish to trade here. What did we talk about, you ask? Nothing especially interesting. He merely gave me some guidance on how to secure permission to trade here. Speaking of which, thank you for gathering the Steppe Eden fat. Could you give it to Kototora for me? There's something else that requires my attention. Kototora is unsure of why you visited. Show her you mean well by handing over the Steppe Eden fat. Kototora is flabbergasted. You wonder if her reactions if they do with the advice Jebby gave to Gescott. Kototora gives the sticky animal fat back to you. It seems she wants to talk with Reunion's Khan about what Jebby said to Gescott. The Khan gazes upon you, as if he's staring into your very soul. He seems to wish to grant him your succor, but how will you respond? Give a nod? Nod nods you approvingly. It seems you've earned his trust. Khan points to the northeast. It appears there's something in that direction he would like you to investigate. Yeah, let's see what's out here that we need to go and check out. May want to check for any ether currents out this way too. North. Do I go up here? Kinda am assuming so. Yep, apparently so. This appears to be the area that Khan bids you visit. You just had to wait for a while and see if anything happens. You came after all. Do you have the weapons? Yes, you're certain this will be allowed to allow me to trade in Reunion? Certainly, I guess you're indebted to us. They listen to anything we ask of them. You'll have permission to trade in no time. I'll ask that you sell your weapons to us first, all of them. Especially interested in the bombs you foreigners make. Bombs? Well, I have some, although they're used for mining, not war. I don't have any great many either. None of that matters. Just give them everything you have, you fool. Then you will go back to your wretched homeland and bring more. Are you positive you've been telling me the truth this whole time? When Nona and I talked to the Auran Union, we were told everyone there that was equal at peace, yet you would monopolize all weapons I have for sale. You also claim the Custer will listen to anything you say, but I know full well they do not listen to anyone. Seems I was wrong to call you fool earlier. You have a fair bit of knowledge beneath that thick skull of yours, I see. Now you've caught on to my plan, there's no reason to continue the ruse. You need your bombs to become the dominant triad. Now hand them over, you cur. Well, here we go! Oh, that didn't reduce me to 1, I'm surprised. Hey, give me a second here to get my health back up. I think it's slow on me. Yeah. And down. Darn, please accept my apologies. He told me I had to come alone. Jebel, I know you're foolish, but I never imagined you were so far beyond redemption. I'm sorry we had to involve you in this, adventurer. However, your efforts have helped us save Reunion from great harm. I'll make sure the guest Khan is informed of events. I imagine he'll be keen to see Jebel punished for his crimes. How did things come to this? I guess they may be the most skilled at hunting, but they're ultimately at the mercy of their weapons. There's a limit to what one can obtain at the Azim Steppe. No doubt they have long wondered what they could accomplish were they able to get their hands on weapons from faraway lands. Jebel is one of the most radical guests I have had the misfortune of meeting. He harbors an intense hatred for the larger tribes such as the Adrakim and the Jigig. His plan was to use foreign tools to demonstrate the Gessi's supposed superiority. I did not ask for any of this, I simply wanted to sell my wares, that I may make a living for myself. Do not involve me in your tribal feuds. You clearly still don't understand just why you're hated so in Reunion. Think back to that fat Jedi had you procured to turn into oil for Union's lamps. What do you think happens when bombs are set off near your oil? I mean the same actions were and damage the very lives of those who live in Reunion. I understand Kakata's reluctance now. She foresaw the trade of foreign weapons would only bring conflict to Reunion. Would have been irresponsible for her to allow me to trade with the Ezreal here. Now everything is clear. There's no reason for me to stay any longer. Allow me to apologize for all the trouble I've caused so far. You were handed a volume covered with Kestrian markings. Katuna points in the direction Dax got headed. It seems that she would have you present the volume to him. Back this way, then. Wow, this questline's almost taking me a half hour already. Wow. And alright, just finished saying farewell to that group of bomb dance fans. Could it be? This very Velium required to trade in reunion. But why would Kotota see to bestow this honor upon me, when your bungle almost set reunion ablaze? And yes, I suppose she thought that my wares would enrich their lives, while knowing nothing of their culture and customs. It's obvious to me now why they place their faith in actions. Their gesture has made me feel genuine joy for the first time in a long while. Whilst I'd love nothing more to begin training right away, I must make one more trip back to the office in Kagani first. I need to have a good think about what I could sell here. I'm inclined to believe food, spices, and seeds of plants suited to the local climate would go down well. I'm sure Kotota would appreciate such things being traded in reunion. I will return as soon as I'm ready. This region is so different to anywhere I've been, and that is precisely why it makes it so fascinating. However, there are still countless people out there who would have no understanding of its culture, just like me when I first arrived here. What's more is if traders such as myself descend upon reunion in droves, the Questeria will doubtless struggle to keep them under control. That's why I must return to give back to this land that has taught me so much. I owe great debt both to the Questeria and to you, Narin. I truly hope I see you again in reunion someday. And there goes Gascot. So with that out of the way, I think we can go ahead and, make our way to this cliffside here. I wonder if I could take a shortcut through here. Looks like it might be possible. Yeah, it is. Okay, nice. I just have to figure out how to get up top. But yeah, it was a neat little storyline to go with. And I got a piece of equipment out of it that I could use. Ah, there we go. Oh, there's something up there. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, that must be him right there.
The Kami are merciful! My lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected. So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Not less than liberty will suffice, then. The pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them? You, Giri, go Asetsu, And,
The Scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
say no more, Yogiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Cyrena, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude. There is no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side. So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home. I have made my decision. You, Giddy. I bid you return to Yanxia and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest? I mean to return at the head of the Zayla army.
You mean to participate in the Nardum?
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. It would be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardum and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can. Furthermore, by championing the Mole in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our lord has spoken, Yugiri. But take heart. I shall keep him safe. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
So they say, though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance. For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
Oh, it's raining. I'm Scorched Dust, was it? Once again, allow me to thank you for your many deeds in service to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule in name only. My rule, if one would deign to call it that, has been not in comparison. That changes now. We have a purpose and a plan, and after we take to the battlefield together, we have our victory as well. But you are a practical woman, I can tell, disinclined to trust in words when actions speak truer, I can relate. So, you two have heard of the Nardum. The great battle for supremacy of the Steppe. I learned of it during my stay with the Mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever participated, much less triumphed in the Nardum, but lack of precedent notwithstanding. Should think we'd have a good standing to bid them march with us to Doma should we win. Will they even permit us to fight, my lord? We belong to no tribe of the steppe. We are not without options, given what Serena has told me. You see, in accordance with the god's wishes, her people shall participate in the coming Nadam. And when they take to the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the Mall. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to Mall Leo, where Serena and her people have made camp for the season. Alright. And is any blue quests shown up? Nope. Okay. How far north are we heading here? That's pretty far. Kinda like the music of the rain though, so I think I'll just take my time. Are there any ether currents around actually? Well, apparently 500 arms to the north, so maybe we can get that one. Yeah, about 300 arms to the north now. Looks like I'm about to head off a cliff though, so I may as well change direction. We got a nice little stream going through here actually. Still to the north. We'll keep on following it. I'm not too far away from level 66, but I'd like to get to it faster, to be honest. Ah, there it is. We have found it. But that makes 2 on our list, so we need 8 more of the environmental ether currents. Wonder if the next one's around here as well. Northwest, but we have to head west anyway, so. Still northwest. My friends, I give you Mall Leo. The Krota of the tribe, Temlian, resides in the largest yurt. We should go and make our introductions. Still northwest. I could probably get this one too, to be honest. $200 yarms now. I feel very much like at any moment it's going to change direction on me. Okay, yep, it did. So it's to the north now. Oh, there it is. I think I see a way up there. I think I'll go ahead and just grab the chocobo now. Speed this up a little bit. Pretty sure I could probably reach it from over this way. Just have to go around the long way, I guess. Giant bird notwithstanding. See if I can grab this before I get attacked. Nope. There we go. That's number 3. Should probably check to make sure there's none around behind me or something. Be off that way. Okay. I think I'm settled for now, though. Let's go ahead and go to Mole Law. We made it, yay! Nothing much else going on over here, so let's go ahead and check inside. At last, the traveler comes.
Tamarun Hatun, Sirina, I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Ian. The Domans, and the Eorzeans too.
You know us.
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
The mole hearkened to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardam, as a warrior of the Maw. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the mole is fruitless. Hian, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardam, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Sirina. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mole, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardam. Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
You... wait. I would have words. A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end. Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
Alright, well, apparently she can see our secret power of light. I guess it's not even really a secret, honestly, really. Thank you all for coming and for offering to fight with us in the new dome. I still feel our chances are grim. I am grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors of the mole, there's a trial you must overcome. But before we speak of such things, there's another more pressing matter. My friends, I must warn you, the path upon which you embark is fraught with peril. You will journey until the far reaches of the steppe to confront a terrible foe, as did the warrior Bardem in the days of yore. 3 days he battled with the demon ere he returned to his people. So it is written, so it must be. Many who follow in his footsteps perish, lacking strength in body and mind, therefore. I must treat you to a great feast. Have I said something strange? The hungry fox starves staring at the bull's testicles. Therefore, warriors should be well fed on the eve of the battle. She does have a point. You have been keeping busy in my absence. A brief repast may be in order, lest we collapse of fatigue and malnourishment in the midst of our trial. Yes, just so. However, it may take time to prepare. Is there anything we can do to help? It may also give us a chance to learn more about your people and their ways. Well, if you insist, I'm sure that others would be glad of your assistance. Would you go and speak with the doorbell, Lice? As for you three, you can help me with another task. For today's feast, the gods decree that we lure Gulu Gulu to slaughter with entrails. Perhaps you should be the ones to do it. That your people look to the gods for guidance, I understand, but in your daily meals, I say your grandmother must be quite busy. Some days more than others, but every night we come together around the cook fire. Even babes must earn their keep on the steppe. Give over the entrails, Serena. We shall bring you a bounty of meat. Alright. Well, that just blew up a quest over here, didn't it? Don't see any blue ones, though, so we're good. Sure is some rainy time here. Hasn't stopped raining since we talked to Heian for the first time. Word of advice, Aquarians want to avoid the Azalea and their settlements, but it's fond of flowing waters. A thought occurs to me. How about we make a game of it, Narin? I have 6 bags of entrails, for which we may lure a Gulu Gulu. 3 for you and 3 for me. Whoever returns to the greater portion shall be declared a winner. What say you? Net settle. Tetsu will stand as witness. Let the game begin. Okay, we need to find 3 of these and slay them, I guess. It did say running water, so I'm kind of assuming that some of these might be fake spots. I don't know, maybe? Ah, this is a place of running water, it looks like. Surely there should be one here. Ooh, 3 at once. Wow, that's I guess all 3 of them only count as one counter, I guess. Yep, okay. I want to say the other ones are probably up here, to be honest. Let's see if there's a river up here. Very well might be. Oh, not one up here, I guess. Maybe we're this way. What is this? Some sort of ruins, it looks like. The House of the Crooked Coin. Hmm. Not really finding him any more water spots, to be honest. Well, here's a spot. Sure, let's go ahead and do this. Only got one out of this, unfortunately. Ah, the rain's finally letting up. Okay. Well, I mean... I'll at least get 5 for sure. Maybe 6 if I'm lucky. Ooh, okay. Okay, we got 6. That's pretty good. Wonder how many Heian's gonna have. Wouldn't surprise me if it's 6 as well. Like, I'm guessing probably the most you get is like 7 or 8. Because the one over here, that was over here by the summit closest, definitely would probably be 1. And I only got 1 from one of the other ones, so... I doubt it'd be 9 in all. Because you'd have to have 3 each time. Half surprised I didn't take fall damage from that. I'll probably reduce to 1 from this, though. Oh no, I got a little bit more. Okay. Oh, if you used all your bait, in that case, let's see the fruits of your labor. It seemed that at the very least you are the faster hunter. But speed is not everything, for I slew 6 Gulugulu. I that you have, my lord. As for Naren, 6 Gulugulu did she slay too. 'Twould seem you met your match, my lord. Haha, if all the possible outcomes, this is probably the most amusing. Perhaps the most suspicious. Though I would prefer to win the day, I shall settle for the whimsy of the comping. Now with that, our game is concluded. Let's return to Loth forthwith, and let us have Naren present our meat to Serena. May appear unfamiliar with traditional Zela cuisine. Let's not its appearance deceive you. It's quite hearty and nourishing. Were it not so, I doubt they could have nursed me back to health. You should have seen the state I was in. Alright. Oh, there's somebody else running around out here, too. You return, Naren. How was your hunt? Good sack of this stuff. My word, this is impressive. Or were you so hungry that you felt the need to kill so many? Well, I shall endeavor not to disappoint you all with my cooking. Ah, finally a sword. It'll be a little while before the meal is ready. If you and Lise wish to fill the time, perhaps you could assist Dorbel. He has many responsibilities. I would welcome your help. Nor would you regret making his acquaintance, for he is liked and respected by all. You may find him by the other here, taking stock of our supplies. Warrior stew. Just gotta check these all. Yeah, nothing equipment-wise with them. Ah, one of the newcomers. Welcome, I spoke with Lise. I bade her help the children gather fuel for the cook fires. I trust it will be a good experience for all. For you too, perhaps. Seek them out in the south, across the bridge. Oh, I do see a bridge off that way. Oh, I thought I was about to go off a cliffside. Oh shoot, that was basically a cliffside. Oh, I thought there was a bridge here. Or maybe it's broken? I'm not sure. Okay. I got lucky. Oh, Naren, are you here to help who? Great, so I suppose Dorbe told you that the children are gathering fuel for the fires, did he? They'll need to be tried before they can burn it, of course. You do understand what we're here for, right? Only some people can be a bit squeamish about this sort of thing. Again, you've never minded getting your hands dirtied, have you? Anyway, we're trying to get 4 piles each. Good luck, and keep an eye on the children while you're at it, eh? Oh, there's one pile over there, apparently. So this is what my adventures have come to. Oh, I thought that was one over there for Rump, but it's just a sprite. Oh, there's one over here. I don't know where the 4th one is, though. Oh, there it is. Okay. So it was hidden away by the cliffside. Now all the way back here. Well, have you found your share yet? Yes, I have. Good work. I hope you took the time to talk to the children while you were up at it. Lise, look how much dung we have. I'm impressed. I thought we'd gathered a lot, but it looks like we'll have to meet defeat. Dorbe will be happy we found enough. Not just Dorbe, now we have to continue making cheese. Not that I was worried. It was easier when we were living near the forest, but dung works just as well as wood. Heard the mole move from place to place, that the gods tell you where to go. That must be hard on you all. Hard? I do not understand. Why is it hard? It is better for the animals to move, to have more food to eat and land to roam. To stay in one place is harder now. From the heavens come the rains, which nourishes the soil. From the soil comes the grass, which nourishes the beast. From the beast comes the flesh, which nourishes the zeria. Ours is the soil of one and all. But you Westerners are like the domains. You live in the same place, in villages. And all the villages in one place are part of a nation, yes? Ian talks about nations sometimes. When he was injured, he spoke of Doma in his sleep, but I did not understand his words. Whenever I ask him about Doma, he just smiles and looks to the south. It reminds me of my mother when she waits for my father to return from a long journey. That he won't wait any longer, will he? Because you came for him, to take him back, because his nation is more important. I'm not sure how to answer this. A nation is a place, I suppose. A place and the people in it, and maybe the things too. But more than that, it's the history, the traditions, the words, the stories we tell ourselves and our children. Everything that came before and everything that comes after. The place where we were born is part of who we are. We carry it with us no matter where we go. However, whatever we become, the part remains, that link to our fathers and our fathers before them. It's not important to everyone, I suppose, that's fine, but it's important to Hian, and to me. Some call them all fools for listening to the Elder Gods, but it is our way, our pride, our nation. Something like that. It's something precious that you and others share, and that no one can ever take from you. But we could talk about that later. It's time to go home. Dorbe is waiting. I'll stay with the children. Why not go and let Serena know how we've got on? Aye. Now we're getting slowly ever closer to level 66. Just inching along bit by bit. Welcome back, Narn. Did you speak with Dorbe? Well, now you forgive me if I asked you to wash your hands. I shall pour you a cup of milk tea in the meantime. The meal is almost ready, so we should summon Hian and Setsu.
She needed the rest, to come so far and carry so much. Hian and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after Father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty, had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path for it. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you, and when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Lena's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. Ah, the mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
There will be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
Shun, was it?
Yes, yes. 'Tis a name my parents gave me as a child, but I should like to think I have long since outgrown it. But as you seem determined to bring it back into use, I believe a match is in order. If I win, you will be honor-bound to divulge one of your darkest secrets.
All right. Well, my friends, I'm one full of vim and vigor. I trust you feel the same. Though what better time now to undertake our trial and become full-fledged warriors of the ball? Yes, give me the long sword, thank you. Another nice little thing for us to get here. It barely has any sort of like power up to it, which is kind of strange to me. I'm assuming they'll give me the shield next, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, there's the shield, okay. Now then, Serena, if you would tell us of the trial we shall undertake, that we must participate in the Nadam. Ah yes, as I mentioned before, to be recognized as warriors of the steppe, one must follow in the footsteps of the legendary warrior Bardam. Or Bardam, okay, yeah. He embarked on a great pilgrimage, eschewing cart and horse, and walked for many miles until he came to a holy place. Thereafter named Bardam's Meadow. There at the altar, as he did, he must pray. The altar lies deep within the breeding grounds of the Yule. To complete your trial, you must tame one. Only then will your trial be complete. Fair enough, and where's the entrance to Bardam's Meadow? You must journey far, far to the west, beyond Chakazo, where lie the bones of a great and wise woman. Beyond the ruins of Sol Indian, hidden within the mountains, is a narrow pass. Follow it and you'll come to Bardam's Meadow. Sounds to me like it'd be a trial just getting to the trial. More than you may know, on the eve of Nadam, many strive to improve their fortunes, some by abducting and enslaving the warriors of other tribes. Be ever mindful of your surroundings, they should be taken as well. What grim expressions you wear while nodding so powerfully. Warriors such as you are not like to fall en route to a mere rite of passage. We shall proceed with all due caution, yes, but let us not worry overmuch. We will overcome this trial and the next, until we stand triumphant. There's all there is to it now. With me, my friends, to the west, to Bardam's Meadow. Wait, Ian! Oh dear, I knew I'd forget. Here, take these whistles. Once tamed, your Yule will hearken to their call. Thanks, we'll try them out once we're finished with the trial. Let's catch up to Hian and Gozetsu. Alright, now we take a trip west across the entire zone, I guess. And I guess they're gonna make us go bit by bit with talking to people. We still have a long way to go, but I think I can see the monument Serena was talked about. I don't see Hian or Gozetsu though, we should hurry. Let's go ahead and just get on the Chocobo again. Is that one of them right there? Yeah, it is apparently. Hey, I don't know about you, but I can't shake the feeling someone's watching us. Serena did warn us about tribes that kidnap warriors to make them fight for them. Something tells me we're about to meet them. Ah. Oh, that one's a healer over there. Oh. Just using arrow over and over again. Alright. We're making progress. I guess that's the monument up ahead. I guess they're over there. Ah, there you are. As you can see, they left us little choice. I gather you were forced to dispatch a few yourself, so it goes. A few less warriors to face in the dam, eh? Seo End is not much further. That said, I should be surprised if our would-be masters do not try to subdue us one more final time. Is that like a giant door or something like that? That's a face, I think. Huh. Hit the healer first this time. Do the reverse. Yeah, look at that damage just go on out. And that got me down to half health, I'm surprised. Guess those AoE attacks must be... Yeah, those AoE attacks are actually decently powerful. I guess this must be the narrow passage they were talking about? Oh, this is the dungeon entrance. Okay, never mind. Alright, that's supposed to be the pass that leads to Bardom's Medal. Perhaps you do not hail from these lands, but your forefathers did. You do them honor to carry on their legacy this day. There we go. Oh, we made it to 270. Okay. I think we'll get another mount. Nice. Nothing left but to begin, then. To complete the trial, we must pass through Bardom's Medal and tame a Yol. How pressed we are to do this, I'm not sure, but since countless warriors before us have succeeded, I'm sure we'll muddle through somehow. Enough talk. We have an Adem to win. Alright. Well, next time we will continue on with the dungeon Bardom's Medal. So I'll see you guys then.